I give up on the black race. Alright, y'all, this is brought to you by my new book, Don't Call Me African American. I've never been to Africa before. Make sure you use the discount code Commissioner Gordon is white. Now, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, let's get into this. Y'all, I have to laugh at this, y'all, just because it just amazes me how stupid people can be. How gullible and naive people can be. Now, mind you, I just want to say that this happened 2 months ago, right? This is back in January. And now they want to bring it up and make a big deal out of it because they want to add to the narrative that black people are targeted by police. They're hunted by white people. So I think his name is Ryan Coogler. He's some kind of film director. He made a couple of movies. One of them, which I don't want to watch, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. You know, I mean, I always make the argument, what if they made a movie called White Panther? Would it have been accepted? Okay, but y'all don't want to talk about that. All right. So Ryan Coogler, I'm sorry if I keep laughing because this story is just so ridiculous. You got all these black YouTubers out there saying, oh man, that was messed up. He was racially profiled. Mind you, the person that profiled him was a black woman. It was a black woman. Oh, so now you're saying what? Is black on black racism? Yeah, okay. So Ryan Coogler, the director of that racist piece of crap, Black Panther, walks into a Bank of America, right? Now mind you, he has on a hoodie, sunglasses, and a mask. He's incognito with disguise or whatever. He doesn't want nobody to recognize him. I wouldn't recognize him. I wouldn't care who he was. He walks up to the bank teller and hands her a note that says he wants to take out $12,000. Okay, in the most chicken scratch handwriting you'll ever see. I couldn't understand that. My 10-year-old son writes better than that. The bank teller is continually asking him questions. Okay, who are you? Why do you want to? And he's not talking to her. He just keeps saying, read the note. Now, mind you, that's suspicious right there. When you don't fill out a slip in its entirety and hand it in, what do you think is going to happen? So the teller, of course, she gets scared. She's pregnant. She has a bun in the oven, has a husband at home that's worried about her. She's scared. She's worried. She tells her manager somebody's being suspicious. They call the police, which is what they're supposed to do. If he would have just gave her the information that she needed, all this could have been avoided. Okay. But okay, wait a minute. All right. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Okay. So he did hand her his license, but still, after you hand me that note, everything after that doesn't matter because now I'm in fight or flight mode. Now, none of that matters because, okay, I can't concentrate. I can't even run your license because of how you came in here. You look suspicious. And, you know, I have the data and the stats to prove that more black people rob banks than white people do.
I also apologize for niggas, but Lord knows they ain't gonna apologize for themselves.
Okay, majority of bank robbers are black. Okay. The cops show up right now. Now this is where people get their panties in a bunch. Oh my God, how could they do that to him? Now I want you to watch this real carefully. Now I want you to look at this. Now don't believe me. Roll the film.
Hey, sir.
Now you see him. You see the cop standing behind him, right? The other cop gives him a command. Now the moment that command comes out your mouth, put your hands behind your back. You're supposed to listen immediately. I want you to see what happens here. Okay. He tells him to put his hands behind his back. He's asking questions. When a police officer tells you to do something, you ask no questions. You comply. You comply, you don't die. He tells him to put his hands behind his back. He doesn't react right away. And then, I want you to look at this carefully now. Now look here. He puts his hands to his side. The officer behind him draws his gun. When there's any kind of movement, you will go, an officer, see none of y'all have been a police officer before. I have, I can tell you how this works. He doesn't know who this man is. He's got a mask on. All he knows is that they're there to investigate a bank robbery, a potential bank robbery. And they are right there, they're next to the potential bank robber. So he draws his gun for both of their safety. He doesn't know this man. He wants to get back home to his family. He draws his gun because he moved. If you see the twitch of his hand, I want you to look real carefully now. The twitch of his hand. He couldn't reach for a weapon. He couldn't reach for the cop's gun. But see, people don't realize that because all y'all do is fall for that fake narrative. Oh, the cops are hunting people. Cops are hunting people. And these are black cops. The teller was black. So you can't sit there and say that he was profiled. Okay, so what? Once again, are they black on black racists? It's so stupid. It just baffles me. So they detained him. Luckily, Ryan had enough sense to finally comply with the officers. He wasn't belligerent. He wasn't talking all hood and ghetto and thugging, trying to be all tough. They take him outside. He explains the situation. It's all a big misunderstanding. Now, all of this could have been avoided. Okay, if he would have just filled out the withdrawal slip the way he was supposed to, if he'd have been specific and told the teller what he should have told her, which is he wants to withdraw $12,000 out of his checking account, showed the ID, none of this would have happened. But nah, everybody wants to cry victim. Everybody wants to cry, oh, racism, racism, racism. You cannot prove that there's racism. If you can prove to me that there's racism there, I'll give you $1,000 out of my pocket right now. There's no racism. It's stupidity. They take him outside, and then he goes into this whole rant about, do you understand how he feels, and his babysitter's detained in the backseat with the cuffs on and everything.
Do you understand that we didn't just show up here and draw guns on you? We showed up because the call came in.
I understand.
Yeah.
That somebody fucked up.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Right now, you know what I'm saying? Okay. I know I'm on here trying to make a movement.
Listen, y'all, I mean, ain't none of y'all been cops. When you have somebody detained, you cannot undetain them until you know the situation is clear. Now, the cops did take the cuffs off him. What is he complaining about? He's sitting there going on and on and on about, it was wrong by what happened to him, how he feels, and he doesn't want to pull his mask down because he has a 5-month-old baby at home. And mind you, he can't put a full sentence together. I think he has a speech impediment. I don't understand how somebody that stutters trying to give a Martin Luther King speech. It just doesn't make sense. No harm, no foul done. Nobody got killed. Nobody got shot. But people are still trying to race bait. It doesn't make sense. Anyways, y'all, that's all I got to say on that. He got out. Nobody got harmed. The next time, I bet when he goes to a Bank of America next time, I bet he'll make sure to fill out that slip right to give him the ID. I bet he'll do that. And I guarantee he had no father in the home. But I got something coming up. That's gonna fix that's gonna fix that problem with no fathers in the home. I got something that's gonna you'll see it's coming up. Anyways, y'all, what do y'all think? Comment below. Am I tripping or what? But the race baiters need to stop. I give up on the black community, y'all. The black community is just the most ignorant, racist community there is. And that's all.